Oh.
Welcome back. So, Joe, about those prostitutes.
To Restless Grove. This way. Kill the death beetle. Pick up the jar. Throw the jar at innocent bird.
Carry the jar, and then we'll throw it. So, hey, about that jar.
Have money.
Cool.
What? Oh.
What was that?
What?
What did you do? There's green lights. What? That's amazing. Why can you summon rocks now?
I don't know.
I feel like we haven't been paying enough attention.
I think Owlman gave it to me.
Cool. So you can just do that?
Apparently.
That's amazing. That is fantastic. Oh my gosh.
Hey, what are you?
Oh.
Ow. Ow.
I gotta say, this game is very pretty. Also,
Is it Colin?
yeah, I like it.
Or is it Harry Verde?
It is Poquito Verde. Little green. Which is what Justin, our former roommate, used to call me.
Why?
I don't know. Because this is what he called me.
Were you little and green at the time?
No, I was actually about moderate sized and
Darn, that was my leading theory, and you just threw it out the window.
yeah, I was moderate sized and indigo. So I don't know what he was talking about. Maybe it's like that dress. That's still topical, right?
No.
Even though that was months ago.
There was a scoring for all of the potential. What are those bug things?
How did the scores play out for what are those bug things?
For the Ludum Dare?
Oh, yeah.
The themes. One of the themes was the potential themes was what is it? Like white or gold or blue or black. And that theme was at the bottom of the list by like 1,000 votes.
Amazing. That's really fun. Well, how would you even make a game around that?
Exactly.
Like, people would have to figure out how to make color palettes to exactly replicate the issue of what color is this fucking thing.
That sounds like a challenge.
It really does. Like, I don't know how you would even begin to, like...
Oh, and I have an idea.
What? How's that going? Great?
Not well.
Not great. I don't think you can move a stack of boxes. I don't think your muscles are developed. Also, it always bothered me in Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. You got these, at the end of the game, you got these gauntlets that let you basically like pick up insanely large objects. And I always wondered, how come that doesn't make your sword attack stronger? Or how come you can't just punch people into the sky? Because the shit you can pick up would imply that you should be able to punch someone's head clean off. But Link doesn't get any stronger for it, except when lifting shit.
Do you watch Game Theory ever?
I've seen a few episodes. I don't keep up with it.
Did you see the one on the hook shot?
No.
Oh, it was impressive.
Was it about how it would probably rip your arm off?
It wouldn't actually rip your arm off.
Oh.
But, first of all, the hook shot itself would weigh like 180 pounds.
Just because of the length of chain?
Yeah. And then there was a lot of stuff. So firing it actually wasn't the most dangerous part.
Oh, good.
That would be getting drawn to the end of the chain.
That doesn't surprise me.
But yeah, so firing it would like shatter your entire arm, basically. Just all of the bones in your arm and hand would just be gone.
Destroyed.
Shattered.
Excellent.
And then if you managed somehow to be holding onto it the entire time it got dragged back, you'd probably have permanent spine damage. and you could potentially go blind.
Awesome.
So, not to mention more damage to your arm, which by this point is like putty or whatever.
Well, those Hylians, they're actually made of gelatin.
That explains everything.
Yeah, Hylians are actually a form of algae. Most people...
No, that's creepers.
Is that true?
That was a different episode of Game Theory.
Oh, excellent.
And they're actually a kind of peat moss.
Ah. Well, you know that the Native Americans and the Incans, I think, actually managed to selectively grow trees such that they made a type of tree whose sap functioned like turpentine. So,
interesting.
Yeah, they got pretty crafty with that shit. Like, they made trees just for building structural shit. They made trees that had vines that were especially made to be good for binding shit. They made sap that you could set on fire if you needed to, or clean off paint. Like, they did a really good job of just like, you know what, we needed to do this.
Can I push this?
They're like, we needed it to do one thing and one thing only, so they made it do that one thing and one thing only. Which makes me want to grow, like, plants in my backyard that would just, like... I don't know. I want to make a tree that if you cut it, it would burn you.
Why?
Because people shouldn't be fucking cutting my trees. Why,
Oh, okay.
Why is that even a question? If someone's fucking cutting...
I don't know. I wasn't thinking. Oh no!
Obviously.
Oh no, it's a skeleton.
Spooky,
Why am I looking that way?
scary skeletons.
It shivers down your spine.
Thanks, Mr. Skeletal Doot Doot. Have you seen that?
He's too strong.
He's too strong?
I got a regular key.
Oh, good.
That reminds me of Bob's Burgers. There's a character named Regular Sized Rudy, which I think is the best nickname. I don't think there's any other sized Rudy on the show. He's just regular sized Rudy.
Reminds me of the Phantom Toll Booth with the world's tallest midget and the world's shortest giant, who are coincidentally maybe the same person. Wow. This boss name, Attacker. That's pretty creative. And he's even wearing green.
Boomshire.
Most creative color.
Calling green is not a creative color.
I like how they
There's like 4 of those now.
Yeah, I haven't watched any past the first one.
Me neither.
Because I don't know if I want that in my life.
I know that I don't. So, there we go.
So, should we announce that we're going to officially start our own mukbang stream?
I don't know what that means.
That's the South Korean trend of streaming yourself eating for 3 hours a day.
So dumb.
Man, if I could get fucking paid $9,000 a month for eating in front of a camera, fuck it, I would. I wouldn't need anything else all day, but I would eat for those 3 hours. Shit. Like, that's amazing.
Is there anything you can eat for 3 hours that won't end up being horribly unhealthy?
Popcorn? I don't know.
Celery?
That'd be great, just a flat, deadpan expression. What? What?
Did not expect her to fly away.
Okay. But
I think technically she was a bird person.
Oh, okay.
Still didn't see it coming.
But yeah, for people who aren't aware, there's a trend in South Korea where people will stream themselves eating large meals over the course of several hours, and they will do it in front of the camera. They'll make eye contact with the camera and pretend to offer bites of the food, and they'll ask people how their days are, even though there's no response. And people donate balloons, which translate to real money to them, and some of the most successful ones make up to $9,000 a month.
How many dollars is that in dollars?
9,000.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So, and all they do is fucking eat food, and it looks like really like good food, but not like expensive food. It's just eat. I want to get paid to eat. I love eating.
I hate it.
Well, I'll be eating a beautiful feast next time on
I
Gam.
think that's true. You have to like make one.
Mm.
You don't have time for that.